stores they have wild caught.
The growth hormones, I think that has a lot to do with a lot of this homosexuality that's going on. And what's happening with that is they just stopping the bloodline.
That's right.
Because, you know, you want to be gay, you know.
That's right.
That's the soy and the baby formulas increase the estrogen level in the babies. So the little girls, they start developing faster. The little boys, it suppresses their testosterone at a young age and make them more feminine too. So it's definitely intentional process to feminize us. Feminize the male and make the woman develop faster than before she can understand what's going on.
Right.
You know, and then they make her sexual. You know, so you can produce children that have no outlook. You know what I'm saying? Really no chance.
Right.
So they can disqualify them at an early age and put them into their system to use them as a slave and a tool.
And the whole society is sexual or whatnot, so that you can produce a lower grade of individual. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no morality within it and whatnot. You turn on the radio, what they promoting, you know what I'm saying? It's all dealing with sex. You look at TV, it's all sex. It's homosexual, man and man, woman and woman. They want to make it more acceptable in society and whatnot. So it's like the little children. Like I came home, you know, I was with my black woman and I had my babies, and Blessing getting out of the car, Serenity getting out of the car, and the children that was in the playground. One of the little boys said, "Oh, that's my girlfriend and whatnot." He seen me. I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "Who is he talking to?" And it's like, so I said, "Blessing, he talking to you?" He said, "I don't know." So I grabbed her hand and I walked over there to him. I said, "Listen, so you kind of young to be talking about boyfriend and girlfriend, ain't it?" And it's like, you know, I talked to y'all before about calling one another a nigga. You know, I mean, I know sometimes I fly out my mouth a certain way, you know, but to hear the young, you know, in the playground talk like that and whatnot, and I explained to them what a nigga is. Nigga mean domesticated slave. And they remember it, but I started talking to them about being fast and respecting one another, shook his hand and all that stuff, and I like, Blessing, I said, do they talk like that when I'm not around and stuff? Say sometimes say, you know, the children, they got a secret society going on. You know, it's based upon TV, food, public school. You know what I'm saying? It's like Layla on Africa.
Right.
You saying they say they the #1 spies.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They gon' you know what I'm saying, infiltrate or whatnot, and it's like we try to express our highest degree of love to them, but a lot of times it's not in a form that our culture been dealing with originally. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to ourselves and stuff, just like how we got to tackle these impure foods and stuff. We got to tackle everything across the board.
Tackle everything. You're right, exactly. Because they said on Dr. Leela Africa said that the children reflect the society. You see what the children going through? That's a reflection of what's happening in the general society. You know what I mean? And they you know, it's like that old thing where the king had no clothes on and everybody was scared to tell him that the king was naked. And the little child came up and said, "Oh, mama, he naked." You know what I mean? Children, you know, that's how it is. You go tell the child, you know, tell that white man, you know what I mean, your mama ain't home. My mama said she ain't home. They can't lie like, you know what I mean, like all adults care. You know what I mean? They honest. You know what I mean? They honest. So they gonna come out with it. So what they see, they act out. They empty vessels when they come in here, come on the planet. So what they pick up, who they're around, and they are more influenced. At one time, they was influenced by the parents first. Now they had a survey. I mean, and then you know, in the 60s and 70s, they was influenced more about television and whatnot. Then later on, they influenced now by peer pressure. You see what I'm saying? So when they come in outside, Dr. Leela Africa said, they want to change from going through the hustle and bustle of school and all of that. So they come in their house and they don't like nothing to a degree. You see what I'm saying? Because they really got a meltdown going. Because a whole lot of weight is on children today, more so than ever was when we was coming up. You know what I mean? So they are acting out what they see in the general society.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
And that's based upon civil wars going on. The silent war between the black man and the black woman. You know what I'm saying? And while that clashing is going on, the children are suffering. You know what I'm saying? Because like the duty of the black woman is to be the nurturer and the groomer. You know what I'm saying? It's like and the children, she helped groom that common sense. A lot of children don't even have common sense. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then the black man, he's supposed to go out, you know what I'm saying, abroad and whatnot, and do what he's supposed to do, bring it back to the household and stuff. But there's no communication going on. That lack of communication, see, like, bad habits spill over into different aspects of your life. You know what I'm saying? If you got bad habits in one area of your life, when you participate in something else, that bad habit still shows. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's easy to pinpoint, but we just got to come up with more solutions. But it's going to take us, it's like you said, it takes a village to raise a child. Layla Africa said it takes a village to raise a village also. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was a profound statement when he said that.
Indeed. And dig this in. This guy was on TV, when it was Saturday? Saturday night? Saturday night. He's from England. He went down to West Virginia, and he went into the school system, and they gave him an okay for a week to see could he change the diet down there of the people. So he went into the school system, and first thing he did, he held up in a classroom. What is this right? It was the tomato. The children in kindergarten and around in that area, in that grade, they didn't even know what a tomato was. He held up First he fed them organic dishes, fruits, vegetables. You know, they used the pizzas, they used the hamburgers, they used the hot dog, they used the slave food. Really, you know what I mean? So, what he did. He said, well, how can I teach them to be healthy when they don't even know what a tomato is? You know what I mean? They don't even know what certain vegetables is. They don't know what certain things are and to be healthy. So what he did, he gave the teachers a project that they would teach them what different fruits and vegetables are and what their names are. You know what I mean? So then he came back a couple of days later, after they had taught the children, and then he did another demonstration. He put all the hamburgers and he put all the milk. Milk ain't nothing but you know what I mean? If you fed a cow this milk what they eating today out here, what they drinking today out here, it would last about a week or so. If you fed them that every day. Because that's not the same milk that comes from the mother. Because the mother's only eating corn. She's not out there in the pasture. She's eating corn. So it's starch all the time. So they said that the milk they serve in school is white pus. That's what they say it is. It's white pus. It's not even milk. I used to work at Borden Milk, driving tractor trailer in Borden Milk in New York, Long Island. And all the time they was putting more water, and other chemicals in the milk. So the milk is not real milk. You see what I'm saying? So he put all of that in a big old like tar plastic, and you should have seen it's slop. If you'd have seen it's nothing but slop. He had the parents there too. You see what I'm saying? And he went to a family, so he said he's gonna do a one-on-one family thing. So he went in the family. He did this to this white family. They all looked like they was eating out the same pot because they was all big and fat. You see what I'm saying? And the little boy weighed almost 300 pounds. Daddy looked like he was 275. Mama, she looked like she was 250 at least. You know, give a pound or two. And they was all big and fat. So the little boy, he said, I'm gonna pay for your son to go to the doctor.